give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bitch. Get off me, blood. Get off me, blood.
Get off me, blood.
About none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
And then the CEOs
Get off me, blood. Get off me, blood.
I don't give a
fuck about
none of that.
All you bitches can die, blood. I don't give a fuck about shit.
None of that.
Which is weird because that was the first song I wrote was called All You Bitches Can Die. That was the first folk song I ever wrote.
I wouldn't last one day in a woman's prison.
Yeah, we got that clean.
Kill me.
Okay, all right.
Forget a men's prison.
My Craig Mack's the same as my Aaron Neville.
Jacob,
Cheer
how
up.
can you have sulk face through this? What happened today?
Did someone lie to you?
Do you get broken up with every day before you come in?
Yeah. Right. It's just the most heart-wrenching breakup, too. It's the one where she has to leave because of a job and a better opportunity.
Yeah, no
It's
shit.
nothing that he did wrong. It's just circumstance, and then he's just crumbled.
He handed me the break, and I was like, what's up, buddy? He's like, hey.
My enemy took my girl again.
Yeah, what happened? Did you lose the big ski race to get your girlfriend?
He goes, snowboarders aren't allowed on Mount Pristine.
It's just a long Zeta day.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened?
What's up, bud?
What was it? Where to start off? Nikki give you problems this morning?
She giving you mouth? What's up?
She had Paris Hilton on. It felt so much more organic than our interview. But I bet before she came in, Nikki wasn't watching her blow a guy and trying to see if she'd look over.
That is true.
You're right.
So, in her defense,
she's not as punk rock.
She's not as punk rock as us.
So it's
Sure.
cool. Basically, Jacob, what we're saying is you've gone mainstream. You're soft.
Yeah, and I assume it's not going to really reflect in today's ad reads. How many do we have today?
Oh, I'm looking at it, bud. One.
One for Dan. I assume it's coffee.
It was actually for you, but you've just been doing them all week, so you just take the ad reads. I like advertising too, Jay.
Do you know?
No.
ZipRecruiter sticking with us.
They're hanging in there with us?
Yeah.
Have we been dropped by several others?
No.
You know what, though? Why don't you do ZipRecruiter, Jay?
I don't want to.
No, you do.
I don't want to.
You said you were a read.
I've done the one read we've had the past 2 days.
So why don't you keep doing it?
We are on the outskis.
We fought in the elevator.
They're about to send us out of here, Jacob. I know you feel it. That's why, listen, when you sulk
thought
all the
me and
time
you
when
were
I
on the
see
outskis.
you.
No, I had nothing to do. I brought it into the room.
When you
it
come
was
in,
a long day.
When you come in with sulk face, often you do. I worry. What are they telling you in the offices? You come down and you're like
Jacob.
Jacob's petting us like he's like, you guys want to go out to the woods? He's going to shoot us in the woods.
He goes, no, he's
Like
white.
a puppy.
He's white fanging us.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
You got to get out of here.
Just go run. Find a new family.
Stop it. And we're like this. Jacob, can we do radio? Jacob, we're radioing today?
Should me and Dan be trying to get our tape out to 107.5, the top hits 40 of New York?
Hey, Cincinnati, you're listening to classic rock, and you've got a big dose of Big J and
Should we get our
Soda
Should we get our
in the
audition?
morning.
Should we get our
Not the two
audition
of
tape
you.
out to the Panhandle down there in Florida?
No,
It's
you're
the
both the
only-
brightest part of my day. Come on.
And,
Big.
you're going to hate to see us leave?
Dude,
not
you're right, though.
leaving.
That kind of sentence is
Yeah,
like, it's
man.
like Jacob was in a boardroom and a guy, Jack Vaughn, had his feet up on his desk looking out at that. He goes, Jacob, I'll give you a week, but you end them. You end the show.
I don't know if I can do that, Jack. I won't do that.
You don't have a choice, Jacob. They're already dead in Sirius XM eyes.
Guys are so good to me. I love them.
Lou, DJ Lou, what do you know?
The Bonfire soap opera continues.
What do you know?
Nikki had 9 reads today.
Are you
Is that
serious?
true?
Are you for real?
Jacob, I'm sorry. Ask me what I knew.
Is that true?
Dude, that's so great. Dude, what a stool pigeon. Fucking dude.
Fucking squeal.
Dude, no way that's true.
Dude, Lou just flipped on Jacob so fast.
So
He
she
goes,
had 3 more reads than we've ever had at our top reads. On a day that we are receiving 1 read. Well, I don't know how to argue with anyone's point then here. We
Oh
are a
my
failure.
God. Shit,
No,
dude, Lou,
you're not a
Lou
failure.
rolled over so fast. You go, Lou, how many? He goes, she's got 9 reads. I don't know, man. Get the fuck out of here. Leave me alone.
I thought you guys made us feel better by lying and telling us you can't do more than 6 reads.
I didn't know
You
it
said
was
we
possible.
maxed out.
No, I just didn't know it was possible.
Nikki's like,
No,
"Oh."
I think there's 6 live reads, but then there's the segmented sponsored reads.
Oh, yeah, we forgot about that. They also get sponsorship.
What about fucking Tiger Balm sponsors the next half hour of me
Do you
crying
guys
because
actually
Christine's
put?
shoulder hurts?
Do you guys actually put these shows out, or are these bots that are tweeting at us? Is Sarah McPants a bot? I met her. I thought.
I wish I was saying it physically kicked me less in the stomach to hear that.
Lou, you don't never heard of just not saying anything?
I think
I would've pressed
think
you
this
guys
is
for it.
Jacob's slow roll into psychologically breaking you.
I think
this entire
I
time.
think I'm legitimately getting teary-eyed.
I
mean,
think
we have no proof that this show means anything to anybody.
Jay, Jacob's going to leave a note. You're going to walk in the office one day. You're going to be like, what's this note just laying here? And it's going to be to Nikki from Comedy Central. And it's going to say, we're proud of you. And you're going to be like, what?
Dude,
What?
this is long walk thinking about my life tonight.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
You're gonna be
I
out
got to
on
walk home from SDR's show. It's going to be a long, slow walk.
I'll tell you this. I say take the East River. Just walk up the East River and just look at the ocean. Or the water, not the ocean, the river.
Executives from executives
I'm high.
from companies, networks, have talked to me about just trying to get me to dig in and give something to the world of trying to be on television and do TV. And I go, I hate it. I love radio. And you know what we found out? Radio doesn't love this guy. Stop it. 9 reads, bananas. We were told it's impossible. We were told it couldn't be done. You found that Nikki Glazer flipped your fucking brain today.
Well, not.
That's
No,
why
you're
you're.
not
That's
today.
why you're
More than
exhausted
6
now.
with sponsored
No,
segments.
he's coming down, yeah.
I didn't. No, I mean it's been not just. That's just today.
That's just today?
Jay went on her show and said she had 8 reads, and
Yeah,
that's when
she
he
said-
realized
Was
that
that every
6
time?
wasn't the max.
Every time you heard her do a read, were you like, "What are you doing that for again? You've already done 3." She's like, "I have 4. I have to do 4." He goes,
I go, no, I think that's you're probably not talking to the right person.
Nikki,
let me
you
text
go-
Jacob. He said it's impossible.
you grab her paper, you go, "Nikki, put that down. I don't think you can do more than 6. Yeah, I think you're breaking the law." She's going, "I have to." Stop.
Just please stop.
Jacob says it's illegal.
Don't do it. You're gonna. Yeah, I don't want you to get in trouble. I like you. You're gonna get in trouble.
You're like,
No, it's too many.
you're like a cult.
No, you're doing too many.
You're like a cult kid getting reassimilated into society. Where you go,
You can't do that. Are you crossing without holding hands?
"Father will belt you." You go, "No, what? No, you can't do that many reads."
Man,
Jay.
well, we got some good topics here, man, to talk about today, and we got David Tells coming in. My stomach's upset.
Are you all right?
No.
Do you have to make?
No. It's not that kind of
It's a
upset.
sad make.
It's that empty belly,
Lou
that
gave
roller coaster.
Lou gave you that stomach ache. Tummy ache.
No, the facts gave me that stomach
Yeah.
ache.
The truth. The
Black
truth.
Lou, where are you
crushed.
going to go after all this?
What's up?
Where are you going to go after all this when this show's over?
What do you mean? Why is the show
Show's
over?
never gonna end.
No.
We're fine.
No, we're getting killed. We're getting kicked
No.
out of here.
Why are you saying
Pronto.
that?
Good.
Don't say
It's
that.
not-
I feel it. They're
Don't
making
be
room.
negative.
Yeah, you'll see when they start throwing a DJ booth in this fucking studio.
Jay, you're
You
Eoring
guys
right
all
now.
see.
Jay, you're Eoring.
Okay.
Not allowed to Eeyore.
All right. You think it's not going to turn no
We've
DJ
t-
booth over
no,
there?
Stop Eoring.
You think they're going to throw up a DJ booth in every fucking studio we go to until we get the hit?
Is that the mark that you know it's coming? You go, "Jay, when did they put that DJ booth in?" You go, "When you were out last week." I'm like, "What?"
Oh, shit.
It's happening again.
Again.
You guys are gonna take some funny pictures around the DJ booth.
Are you mocking us for doing that, dude? We're
No,
grieving.
I'm saying.
Yeah, we're going to have a fucking photo album full of pictures of
All the different all the different
DJ
studios.
booths we had to move from.
All the different studios we spun in.
He goes, guys, we could have fixed that curtain. Instead, we're just going to throw in a DJ booth and move you.
Yeah, you know what would make this show awesome? A live DJ. You guys aren't going to be here though.
Yeah. And not so much this show, but a different show without you guys and a DJ. Some of these studios don't even have DJs playing in them. They just let us know by putting in a DJ studio. It's time for us to fucking hit the bricks.
It's the red X. That's the red X on the studio. You've seen your marks. You leave now.
DJ Lou, what are you going to do? You think Sebastian's going to take you with him
Yeah.
to that fucking Gindaloon mansion in the
He
sky?
goes,
I am half Italian.
Is that what you're going to keep telling him when you're fucking outside?
Lewitsky, listen to me. You're going to have to live with me. You must be embarrassed that you
I'm
work for
going to
them.
put you in my pool house.
Yeah.
But you got to swim in swim shoes because I've seen your feet and
How are
I can't
how are
even,
you-
I can't even.
I need you to tell me you're good with a long range rifle. You're going to be a perimeter guy.
I need you to sit guard 8 hours a week
You're going to have a high powered rifle.
for your room and rent.
Christine and you know, I'll just go back on the road.
Christine's gone.
Christine's out.
She'll fucking start fucking whoever's in the studio after me.
It's true.
She doesn't give a shit. She doesn't want to leave that booth.
They come in, they go, "Who are you, miss?" And she goes, "I'm the wife of whoever runs this show." I'll tell you who I am.
I'm the woman behind the man who runs this studio.
Yeah.
Whoever that may be.
Is that you, sir? Is that you, sir?
DJ Lou, what do you do? What do you do after the bonfire?
This is morbid as shit.
Join the podcast world.
Yeah,
That's
right?
it?
Yeah.
You're just going to jump into the podcast world?
Me and Lou already got one working right now.
Do what? Sound effects and voices?
Sound effects and voices. It's called
Dance dog voice versus Lou's dog.
Zips
Dog drop.
Zips and Bops.
Michael Winslow is the judge every week.
Winslow's a big get.
He's a big get.
He's a big get. He's our third episode. We have to crescendo.
Hey, everybody. It's the bonfire for now on Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95, as we speak.
True.
True. I really actually want Jacob back for this.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. I asked for a coffee. Nay, I demanded a coffee. Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Dan Soder.
Get it
and I'm a
in.
nice guy, but I'm direct.
I told him to get me all the coffee filters and a stack of sodas and all the pretzel rods.
And I told him to
because
sing the entire time.
we're out of here.
We're out
I
of here.
told him if he has the sack for it, kick in the front of the goddamn vending machine and take whatever you can get.
Let's just fucking Armageddon this
Fucking
shit.
smash and grab, dude.
Yeah, dude. Guess what? If you work at Sirius, lock your doors because I'm going scavenger hunting.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have 7 bags of small bags of Cheez-Its.
I'm just gonna be walking office to office, going, "I want that. I want that. I want that." What are you gonna do? Outlaw country? Fucking get out of my
What the fuck are
way.
you gonna do?
I'm on my way out. You know what you do to a man that's about to be sent to a women's prison? Sarah McPants says Jacob wouldn't last a day in women's prison because he'd get fucked to death day one.
Come on. Oh yeah. Oh, they'd be so into him for sure.
Hey, little man, come here.
It's like a human dildo. I had an interesting conversation today. We did a pre-record for Legion of Skanks. Mm-hmm. Sal Volcano was on with us. Asked a good question. They got a good conversation going that I found
That
interesting.
you want to bring over here? Bring it
Yeah.
to the bonfire?
And I want Jacob to be involved when he gets back, but
Ah, well, fucking wait. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry I wanted a coffee. You know what? I've been lashing out.
it's just that you want a really complicated coffee that he has to go to the different place to make, and it's all.
Stop making such a good coffee,
It's a
Jacob.
little prima donna.
Stop making such a good coffee.
Something's gonna tell me he's not coming back with his foot through that goddamn vending machine and all the Cheez-Its like I told him.
Mm-hmm.
But I bet your coffee's gonna be right. You think? Wait,
We're still employees. For
Lou,
now.
did you tell me that because you guys just trying to phase me out? Is this show doing well if I leave?
No.
They just want Dan?
Jay, I'm doing a countdown format of the most popular comedy clips of the day. It's a different thing.
It's a whole different thing.
That's the deal I signed.
I'm ranking ice cream.
Dude, Jay, I'm
No, it's a ranker thing.
look at how many pretzel sticks.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Jake.
I wanted you to bring back a box of the bags of pretzel sticks.
Mensch.
He just
Jay
brought
wants
you like 12.
Jay wants blood. Jay's pretty pissed. Also,
Thank
by
you,
the way,
Jacob.
someone tweeted this at me, and I don't know who got credit, but they were like, "I see Jay found a way to get Joel Embiid's attention," and they showed the 7-year-old's letter
Yeah.
to Joel Embiid.
And did you guys see your Snapchat
Whoa.
gender swap?
I am not
I'm a stern Russian female.
yeah.
Black Lou said you both could get it.
I look like a young mom. So who said that? Black Lou said that? Yep.
I know your eyes are so tired.
I know. I'm like, I just fucking look at these bags. I got a fucking kid. I got a fucking monster at home. And Jay's like, I'll fuck you. What's up, sailor?
I'll fuck my way right to vice president.
Yeah, you will.
You goddamn right I will.
Goddamn right I will. Thanks, Bradman. Is it
Sal.
Bradman TV? Bradman. Thanks,
Bradman
Bradman. Making people fuckable since day one.
He brought up a great question, Sal, that I thought was interesting to throw around the horn here.
A good segue from
To rank yourself, what do you think you are? What do you think you are on a scale of 1 to 10? The first question I had,
Yeah.
we're talking about straight up looks, or are we incorporating your personality? And I think that's a big difference. And on straight
Well,
up looks,
I think there's two different numbers. Because I think if you go straight up
there's
looks.
definitely, I have 2 extremely different numbers, I'd say.
Yeah, because I have you as a 9 regular looks,
Shut the fuck up.
10 with everything
You
else.
shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
What do you think? What's yours?
I think without comedy, I'm a flat 7.
Good.
I'm a walk around 7. I'm not mad at it.
7's good.
You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
take a 7 all day.
Huh?
With personality, I think I get up to like an 8.1.
An 8.1.
Yeah, just over 8. Just crossed it.
0.1.
I 0.1 it. Just a little bit extra. Just a little bit over an 8.
I'm gonna say 8.5 even.
Well, 85 feels a little. 8.5 feels a lot. 8.3.
It feels a lot more than 8.
Can I say 8.3?
No.
It's 8.1.
I'm upset we're even doing the halves.
Fine, 8. I go up to an 8. I bump 1.
You think your personality bumps you up only a point? That's how good looking you are at base. That's a good feeling. I
No,
bet.
don't turn it around to make me feel like shit for
I'm
saying
a 1.
that.
I'm a 1, which sounds
Jay-
awful,
Jay
but my
does
personality
fucking-
gets me up to a 7, dude.
You fucking, you Eeyore me down. He's like, I have a number 2
Dan,
with a
do
personality.
me a favor, carry show for me. I got a pretzel sticks to eat.
Yeah, I got a 2 with you. You're a 5. Well, let's do the whole crew.
No,
Because I think, listen,
I'll answer mine.
yeah.
I think my looks and what I would be scaling would have you higher than a 7. I'd say you're an 8.
Thank you.
I put myself at being nice to myself. I'd probably say 5, right in the middle, but I'd say 6.
It's sick.
I say 6, and then I think you tackle on personality genuinely. The way I've seen a girl that likes me like me,
Yeah.
I like an 8 something. Yeah, like an 8.
Yeah.
I think.
I
think it jumps me up two
to be
and
a
2.5
9,
points.
I think 10 is borderline. You can't get there. It's like, maybe there's like 1 or 2 10s. 9s, that's a fucking tough place to get. I think 8 is a good place to get around. You want to get around an 8.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to get around an 8. And I think most people are walking around 6 to 8s. If you're a 5, that's a tough. Why'd you point at Jacob?
I want to know what Jacob thinks. What his
Why'd you
numbers
point at
are.
Jacob? Did you just call Jacob a 5?
No, I want to know what
I think
Jacob's
I said 5, and you pointed right at Jacob.
Oh, you talking about this 5?
The Cinco? No. Oh, fucking Jacob Cinco?
I think Jacob's far better looking than I am.
I think Jacob starts. Yeah, what do you think? What do you rate yourself?
I never thought about. Well,
Yes,
because
you
of my
have.
height. Well, I always I have to factor my height. This is what I think other people think,
Okay.
right? So I would, because of my height, I would give myself a 6.
Okay. With personality.
Here's the thing.
I
I'm
think
not a comic. I mean, but once I'm comfortable with somebody, I give myself an 8. Like, I think I'm
Let me
fun
just-
to be around.
Let me just say this. As someone that I
and
feel
I'm
like.
a good person.
Yes.
So
I feel like when we first
you have
met,
to be, yeah.
when we started doing the bonfire, you and I had a little bit of a cold relationship at first. And I would say.
You guys were very guarded.
We were both guarded. We sniffed each other's butts a lot. But I would say getting to know you, I absolutely agree with that. Your personality, when you open up, one of the funnest guys to be around.
Our absolute pleasure.
Yeah, when you stop scowling.
It's an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, we stop being
when you
sad.
get the sourpuss off, dude, you're a fucking party.
Yeah. I think you need to start putting in points, though, because it gives you get to be more specific.
I'm big set of my teeth right here. I hate to qualify it at all.
Yeah, Snack J is a real problem.
Okay.
Snack J is a real
Oh,
problem.
what does it matter? What are we selling?
Tell you
Nothing.
what we're saying. Let's face
We're
it.
not selling anything.
Let's face it. Hiring can be challenging.
Too
Multiple times.
early.
Oh, yeah.
It's too early to do our one read, Dan. You're about to break the rules of how few reads we have. We're
Well,
not
then why are
allowed
we
to do
even
another
listening?
one.
Why are we even listening to the Liz Sets Fire says, I hope you guys don't leave. The bonfire tattoo is going to seem real silly.
It really is, Liz. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Liz. It's not our choice.
You could get little tattoos of me and Dan in a fire.
Christine, what do you think you are? Rate it.
I think a 6, and then like maybe with women personality makes me a 7, and with men a 5. I think my personality can drag me down with
You think
men.
a 5?
Do you think your personality drags you down? What?
You look, your
With
laugh's
boys,
a 1.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. But I think your laugh's not even on the charts. It's almost
But
it's an effective warning for tornadoes.
Your
I don't know if
personality?
I'm- Yeah, I don't know if I'm
I
a
agree with
person.
Christine in reverse. Like, I think I have a lower number because it's harder for me
You think you're like
to be.
you
with
think you're
women,
so
though.
guarded that it actually
Yeah.
drags you down, but then
I
you
think I have a
slingshot up. If you stick around, if the woman sticks around long enough for you to warm up, that's a slingshot up, right?
Yeah, but it's tough for
I
me
have to, like,
with you. I'm not trying to
Say it. We're in love.
bang you, so
Just
I'm more
say it.
comfortable.
You and I have something that Shane and you will never touch. It's something real, and I'll say it right here on
I
camera.
understand, Christine.
Yeah, it's really vicious because it's like right away it takes a while to warm up, and then right away people like me, and then once I get comfortable with you, I start treating you poorly, and then you learn that I'm like horrible.
Wait,
so
what?
I feel like
How
I
do you
end
treat
up getting
people?
like
Christine,
I
I know
end up
you-
treating the people like as I get closer with people. I feel like those are the people that end up having like the worst. I've had things in my life where I end up like treating the people that love me the most the worst because they're the people I'm most comfortable with, and I think I can get it out on them, and they'll still stick around. It's all fucked up.
You ain't
I'm
lying.
working on it.
How do you feel about that?
You ain't lying.
Jay, I'm not gonna lie. I thought this whole time you were just doing shtick. Turns out,
Girl ain't lying.
oh man, Snack Jay is losing some fans rapidly.
Christine, do you say that?
At least
when
hit
you-
the chew button.
It's hot. There's no such thing as a chew button.
Yeah, there is. It's called the
There's a
cough button.
It's not called a chew button, though.
I call it the chew button because I just
Did
made
yours
that
say
up.
chew on it?
Are you stopping me from being an innovator? Are you stopping me from changing the game? I'm sorry. Are you in my way of greatness?
How many coughs you gonna have versus your chews?
Or you cough a lot, or do you chew a lot?
Christine,
But
I mean, do you think you're not close
I don't know. I
to
think
me because I've known you for 3 years.
And he goes, "You are dragging me
No,
down.
I adore you.
I have you on my phone as Anvil."
I'm not trying to attract you.
All right.
Damn.
It's true. I'm
we're
in a
talking
happy
just-
relationship, so my relationships with men in general are
Jacob's
just
not
different
being
nowadays
fired from
because I'm
Sirius,
not
just
trying
us.
to fuck. Like, I'm just like being normal.
So we really are talking about who we personality. With
I think
who
what
we
she's
wanna
saying,
fuck and who
Jacob,
we
is
don't
will
wanna
you
fuck.
be with her when we are kicked out of the building?
Yes.
I think Jacob would take me on as a wife
Old West
if he needed
rules.
me to.
Old
if he
West
needed
rules?
him to.
You want to take Western rules?
That
I'm
is-
infertile and
Can I
Christine
just tell
wants
you
child.
this? If I'm watching an Old Western and you die, and that happens in the movie, I'm happy as the viewer.
I'm happy
like,
right
all right,
now.
all right.
I'm happy while I'm still alive that can go down.
Snack Jay.
I'm not going to be able to afford Christine's fucking shopping habits when I'm jobless sitting in a fucking... You can't pay bills with pretzels, sticks, and stolen
I
sodas.
shop
Yes,
at
you
like
can.
Marshalls.
If you're smart, you can.
I beg you not to chew anymore. Please.
I beg you not to chew anymore.
Advertise.
It's called self-sabotage.
Jacob, really, dude, I didn't realize
can't
this.
li-
You're,
Tell people advertise now.
dude, you really are. You're lashing out like jailbird.
My jailbirds in?
You're jailbirding.
I just want to keep my job. Fuck y'all!
I don't give a fuck about
I got
nothing.
some very different opinions on black people.
I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Jay, this is where we want to advertise with you in the next quarter.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Jay,
I
stop
don't give
it.
a fuck about none of that.
Oh, you want to advertise, blood? Fuck you.
Yo, blood, you want to advertise?
Fuck you.
Watch Step Kid. Watch Step Kid. DJ Lou.
This is Jay. This is Jay to advertisers.
I don't give a fuck about none of that, bitch.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
I don't give a fuck
She goes,
about none
he goes,
of that,
Jay, I
bitch.
promise you, the ad reads will pick up. In
I
the
don't give a
next,
fuck about none of that.
None of that.
please get out of my office. Christine, please pull him out of my office. Jay heard that and flipped. Everything
Set
changed.
him the fuck off.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
I don't give a fuck about
You should,
none of that, bitch.
you should run into you up and just start saying that when Corey and Lynn are there filming. Just run in. Liz sets fires. She says, "I think I'm a 6, and then my personality, love for good comedy, plus willingness for threesomes bumps me up to an 8." Yeah,
Oh, this hurts
Well,
me a
in
lot.
that, then
I'll
I'm
tell you
an
why
a
this hurts me a lot.
6'8".
I'll tell you where this hurts me a whole lot. Liz sets fire. Says she's down for have his willingness for threesomes. Never brought that to me and Christine's attention.
She doesn't like you.
It's me. It's probably it's not Christine's fault at all. It's me. She sees my career. She sees where my career's going.
she knows Bonfire's about to be
She
done.
knows I'm going to be jobless. She knows it. And then I can't advertise, and then my shows are empty. Before you know it, everybody realizes it. I've never really wrote comedy. I kind of just asked people if they ever fucked a black guy and kind of go from there. I didn't know I was going to get a level of fame or notoriety. This is all ridiculous.
Don't you understand? It was all a riddle.
I should be I should be stocking shelves overnight somewhere in South Jersey, man.
The man asked the right questions to the top.
Make enough money to get all fucking 41 home games for the Sixers and tailgate every Sunday for the fucking Eagles. That's the
Snack.
person I'm supposed to be.
Well, Snack Jay, you're getting there.
Somehow I'm sitting here with a radio show and they were like, oh, you know what? We just realized it too. Get the fuck down there and sell soft pretzels in the parking lot for this Eagles game. Like your fucking scumbag father did.
Your dad sold pretzels?
Yeah, they used to call him JJ, the fat soft pretzel boy. I bet that hurt.
I bet better. Hey, look who it is. It's JJ, that fat, soft pretzel
He's
fat
never told
kid.
he's never told me a story, but all of his brothers have.
Wait,
multiple
for
times.
real?
Yeah.
Wait, that's a real thing?
Everyone in Philadelphia calls my dad Jay. No one calls my dad Gary here. Or in Philadelphia.
Wait, what the fuck? What?
So my dad probably was piping my stepmom on the side of my first stepmother. My guess.
Wait, your dad was fucking your stepmom on the side of your first stepmom.
Yeah.
And the first stepmom was really mean to you.
No, she was great.
She was great. Oh, she was like
My
Nick.
current stepmother is not a fan.
Yes. She was like your my first stepdad, Nick. Awesome.
Yeah,
Follow
yeah.
up. The sequel, always garbage.
No, Kathy was the shit. But I was a little kid, but she was like a sing you to sleep mom.
Oh man,
She had
Nick was a
huge titties.
Good for her. Nick was a.
That's the one I ran in naked, and when I saw my dad's dick, I always leave out of the story. She was naked and like covering up with a sheepy still. I said all of that like tension and shit going on where I thought we were getting robbed.
Yeah.
At like gunpoint in my head. I still remember looking at her and being like, yes. 1 second of it. Yeah, Kathy.
Yeah, Kathy Bear. Yeah, it was.
But anyway, she was great. And then my stepmother, Diane, but he was out there. But where he met my stepmother was through work, where his legal name is Gary.
Yeah.
So
That's his
everyone in
government
Ohio,
name.
when he moved to Ohio, the world now just refers to him as Gary. But that's not all my...
His Philly name is Jay. What is he, like History of Violence?
Absolutely. My mom calls him Jay still.
Really?
Yeah.
Is
He
his
has the
middle name?
tattoo of the word Jay on his arm.
And they all call you Jason.
Yeah, it's weird.
They all call you Jason.
Yeah. It's very bizarre.
Do you like that or hate that?
But Jay, and I go, where'd you get the name Jay from? And he goes, because they call me, well, he didn't tell me they'd say it, because they call him JJ the fat soft pretzel boy. And he didn't like that, so they just went with Jay.
Wait, but why JJ, the fat, soft pretzel boy?
If I ask my dad the stupid answers I've gotten from my father, and I go, why would everybody call you Jay? He goes, well, my name's Gary James. So for James, short for James is Jay. I go, short for James is Jim, 1.
Jimbo. Start calling your dad
2,
Jimbo.
it's your middle name. Who goes by the nickname of their middle name for their first name?
That's a hard pull.
That's like
Can I start going by Eddie?
That sounds like a formula of how you think up like your drag queen name or
Can I
something.
start going by Eddie? Or yeah, it's your first street and your dog. It's your middle name and
It's your middle name's nickname.
It's your middle name's nickname and your first animal.
So my name's Mikey something.
I'm Eddie-
Mikey Brandy. Mikey the cat.
I'm Mikey the cat. I'm Eddie Izzy.
Danny Eddie Dick.
It's got to be whatever
Danny
your first.
Eddie Dick.
It's got to remember what your. It's got to be what your first animal was. Nickname
Well, I'm
for your
Eddie,
middle name.
I'm Eddie Dog. Lou Itzke, 1 to 10.
I don't play this game, guy.
Okay, we'll move
Come on, Lou.
We'll move on.
No.
Why?
I don't even look at mirrors. Why would I announce
Me either,
that
dude.
I think I'm ugly?
Lou 10, Stu 1.
Yeah.
This is why I didn't want to play this game.
Yeah. This is the exact reason.
Christine's going to try to intervention me again.
Just every day now.
Interventioning you on what you think your own personal number is? That seems like a weird thing to say.
Yeah. Higher.
Lou,
Higher.
Stop it.
Lou, stop it.
If you don't see that you're at least a 7.1,
Do you remember when you were drunk at work and I had so much fun? You're an 8.
you're an 8. You're not going to play your
Oh,
game?
dude, turn it up.
I don't wanna
I can only
think
listen
like
to it
that.
when people play it ironically.
Christine just said she was a 6 and that her personality makes her less.
Yeah. She said she got dragged down.
Jay knows.
It's just fine.
Gonna make a difference.
I think
Gonna
Christine is a realistic
Hey,
to
Jay?
me 8 in looks.
Jay?
I will say a 1 at her worst in personality, and when she is on top of her game, a 5.
Hey.
So that averages out to about.
That you think
a
I'm
7.
pretty?
Yeah, 3-5. Can you get into that corner real quick? Mm-hmm. While I just can you look back? You mind spreading? Okay.
Now the song's making me bummed out.
Yeah, it's hard to listen to. We all can listen to it ironically. Hit it, Lou! Blast it! We're gonna enjoy while we got it.
Nikki Glaser had 9 reads this morning. Paris Hilton was excited to meet her.
Look,
They had an interview that'll probably go viral. If I
you're
want to
gonna
find a
make a-
job next year, I better try to do good and do
then
some
get some
live reads. Reads!
Reeds.
Come on.
Christine,
about our sponsors.
please stop showing spread asshole. Christine,
No, I was fine with that.
I was.
That's the mood I'm in.
Whoa, that's
I'm in a real hairy spread butthole mood.
Sturgill Simpson, what do you think?
No. She just keeps stuff up like gaping buttholes for too long.
So what? What's the right amount of time, Jacob?
That was too long. I don't know. But
It's like
that was
steeping tea. Does anyone really know? How long do you let an open butthole sit?
What is that? What is the call on that? I
What
never
is?
Googled it.
Black Lou, what do you think?
And this is with personality.
You go
Well,
first without personality.
Just,
just pure looks.
What happens when you walk into a club and the first table of women turn around and look at you?
Your favorite Saint Lunatic song is playing.
Picture that.
It's a
I would get the
Midwest
stuffing in
thing.
my Air Force One, hip toe, bumping in my Air Force.
Here's a Midwest
What do you think?
thing.
What do you think your number is?
Oh.
I think because of my height, it caps me at like an 8.
Okay.
So realistically, I'm going to say 6.9.
6.9, almost a 7.
Almost.
And then you get to talking.
he's a 9.
7.9.
You think
Really?
only one?
Yes.
I thought it bumped. I thought you thought it might have bumped you up more.
I would put
I
you at
go
an
for what I
8.5.
know how to catch.
Oh, but you're saying your top's 8 because you feel like your top's height?
Because yes.
Okay.
If I was Dan's height, I'd have 13 baby mamas.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
Thank
You
God
know what?
for that.
My,
You don't
my,
want to take
You
care
know
of
what?
13
Might be a good
kids.
thing.
Yeah.
my insane fear of intimacy is the reason I don't.
If I
Yeah,
was
because he's
staying with
super
kids-
fertile.
Hi, welcome back to Broken Toys.
Damn.
Do you want a man that's completely shattered on the inside emotionally?
Such a bummer.
Such a good song.
You
And
think
then you
Corey, I
realize
think
the guy
Corey,
was just fucking kids.
you think Corey knows
They
he's
had
hot?
something special, Dan.
What's that?
You guys think Corey thinks he's hot? He knows he's hot?
Can I tell you this about the Corey Feldman article? Mm-hmm. There's a that we brought it up briefly. There's a Rolling
I
Stone
meant
article.
handsome Corey are...
Are you kidding me? I always say that he looks like the.
Seems like you didn't know what I was talking about when I said how handsome Corey was. You seem to be like, oh, you mean Corey Feldman? Probably not this fucking shit.
Well, I didn't know. Why are you doing that?
I'm just saying the way you put it. Yeah, I know it's not what you meant, but I'm just saying it's the way it came off
I
to
think you're
everybody.
lashing out at me because you know that we're going to get fired.
Yeah, I want to hurt you
Turning
now.
You want to push me away?
I want to push you away
Stop pushing me away. I'm here.
before Jacob fucking takes us out.
They're in my program.
She turned
Hits us
on
with
me.
a fucking vase.
Yeah, this is, dude. We're the band in the Titanic, dude.
We gotta play
it's
going
been an
down.
honor serving with you. Just step in and play, right? Am I right? Did I get the line right?
Gentlemen, it's been an honor. Yeah.
Thank you. There it is.
What are we gonna do with that?
I'll tell you what.
What's
we're
the
gonna
world gonna be when they don't have little quips like that from Jacob?
He asked me.
Little quips. How about little quips with Jacob? There is our sponsored segment.
Yeah.
Too late. Quip ran away.
Oh God, that's just my hand going into the lava.
I'm using an old brush head now because they won't send me refills.
I'm
That's how much
sleeping
they
on
hate
a
us.
regular mattress, and my underwear is not
Yeah. My mattress has no numbers on it.
none.
They stripped all my off.
I
My
can't-
sleep. They sent a thing to shock my my bed, so now it's just constantly getting harder and softer
Yeah.
all night long. Just keep raising and lowering.
And for some reason, I have a horrific skin allergy to sheets.
I developed.
Just a giant rash. You're like, here's the thing: it doesn't itch. It's just tender to the touch. Oh.
Well, it's a room full of fucking 5s and 6s, guys. We're gonna do great out there when the show ends.
You know when they take away the one thing we have going for us? Let's rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Maybe
Let's,
we can. Maybe you know what we should do for our next job. Why don't you and I create Dan and Jay's ad agency and we write live reads?
No.
Tell me why that's wrong. We can get a cute little office, Midtown East.
Can we do 2-man subway comedy?
Yes, I've been waiting for you to ask me that.
Can we wear vests that have like fur on them?
Yeah, and I'll go, hello.
Hello.
Hope you're ready to laugh to the express train to Chuckles.
All right, guys, this is our impression of jailbirds. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
We just start
I don't
doing-
give a fuck
we start
about
doing
none of that.
Bonfire.
Huh? I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none.
Look who it is. It's evil Winnie the Pooh.
These guys are freaking me the fuck out, man. What's happening?
Sir, my child is right here.
These two schizos just got on the train and started doing comedy in our faces.
Suck my dick. I raped my wife.
They're talking like we know what they're talking about. It's all non sequitur stuff.
Suck my dick. I rape my wife.
Let's get dangerous.
What? Just in a child's face. Let's get dangerous.
Please don't touch my child.
We're going to do a live bonfire. We're setting it up. This is our Fire Fest. We're going to do it in Midtown between two massive buildings. I'm Dan Soder, getting money together for Bonfire Fest. FYRE, so we own
dude,
it.
can I be your Ja Rule?
Yeah.
we're getting into the concert business.
I'm going to be too
Yeah.
comfortable in this documentary and take my shirt off when I'm around models.
Yeah, we gonna get a concert. I'm gonna call for all my boys.
Oh, my work pass.
Get that on camera.
Did you get the cereal on there?
That's great flossing for World
Yeah.
Star. Oh, yo, we got access to 2 floors up in Sirius.
36, 37.
Boom.
36, 37 all day.
Yo. We gonna go up to the studio.
Yeah.
Yo, check this out. We gonna lay down 2 hours of comedy.
Give me $50,000.
Oh, yeah.
That's our fire festival.
Yeah, he know.
Don't point at me.
Oh, this boy know. Oh, he know right here.
Don't point at me. Please don't point at me.
Yo, you good? Yeah, get that shit up in you, son.
Stop. Please stop saying
Yeah,
that.
hold in
Why
your
are you talking
lungs.
like a hick?
Hold in your lungs. Was I doing hick? I thought I was
Yeah.
doing fucking
No,
Wigger Kid.
man. You were close to Wigger Kid. It was too hicky. You're going.
I'll be
"Come
back. I'll be
on."
back. Get Dan for a minute.
Listen, hi, Dan Soder. We really take our characters seriously here on the Bonfire.
Yo, you hit all that blunt, son?
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yo, let me get up on
I
that
like
shit.
the energy on that. Luz is sitting in the back, like
Yo, you
security.
good people,
He
man.
doesn't want to be here.
Yo, you Mafi on Black
I
Monday?
hate you. We gotta talk about that. The finger to the face.
Oh, yeah. That was a great introduction to meeting somebody. Oh, wait, let me leave and come back. Not in character anymore. No, over there.
Sorry, keep it here to reset. This guy gets it.
Did you guys see that Wigger Kid? He was very convincing.
You tried to start a music
hey.
festival with me,
What?
based on the Bonfire.
Shut your mouth.
Hi, I'm Dan, and I play myself a lot. So in this case, loving people. Welcome back to Bonfire Elevator. I'm Diamond Dancer.
You guys ready to get fucking wild?
We're gonna do some uppers when we go up. Is this us sniffing meth? Get ready to get us coming out of the elevator. No stops, no stops, no stops. NBC likes to stop us for one floor. No stops, no stops.
Big bucks, no whammies.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Big bucks, no whammies.
Big bucks, no whammies.
Big
Stop,
bucks,
stop.
no whammies.
Stop.
Numbers.
Big bucks, no whammies. Big bucks, no
No
whammies.
whammies, no whammies.
Yay!
Oh man, what a day. Hey, this is Dan Soder and Big J Oakerson from The Bonfire on Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. Come back next Thursday for a new episode of The Bonfire. I've said The Bonfire a lot.
You said my name.
I did, dude, because I love you.